Hi, I'm Giselle Kovary, President of Engine People Performance. I just finished the session here in Ottawa, and I thought I'd comment on a couple of things that came up in the discussion today. And it was specifically around how can we communicate best to a multi-generational team or organizational structure. Because often the challenge is how do we make sure that our message gets across to the right people in the right way. So I wanted to give you a quick highlight on some key messages that you can use to target each generation, specifically when you're communicating change. When you think about communicating to traditionalists or a traditionalist type organization that is really sometimes often resistant to change, what you want to do is communicate the way in which the change is going to support organizational values, and specifically with those individuals that may be a little more resistant, how you're going to support them in that change. Often it's fear around the new element. The second thing is with baby boomers is what you want to do when you're communicating change is talk about the ways in which they can raise their profile in their organization. So remember, baby boomers tend to be highly competitive because it's been a marketplace where they've been competing against 9.6 million people in Canada, 7-8 million in the US. So they want to raise their profile and they want to know how they can differentiate themselves and be a star. When you think about your Gen Xers, what you want to be able to do is communicate what's in it for them. The reality is this is the generation that's looking for results, so you want to communicate the skills that they're going to gain, what's in it for them, and the results that are going to be achieved by implementing this new change. With your millennials, the reality is that this generation in particular is probably going to be pretty open to change, but they're also going to question why should they get involved. So what you want to do is communicate the skills that they're going to gain by perhaps participating in the change initiative. You also want to communicate any rewards and recognition that are going to happen by implementing the change or being consistent with the policy and the program. And you also want to communicate the ways in which they can get involved. And then finally with your Gen Zs or your Gen Zs, I think one of the best approaches to take is to recognize that they already have a lot of ideas and innovative solutions. We want to tap into those. You want to do that with all employees, but especially with your Gen Zs. And you also want to communicate the way in which change is aligned to your organizational values and their values. From our research on Gen Z, we found that 86% want to work for an organization and be involved in an organization and industry that they believe in. So anytime you're implementing change, you want to connect with that. Of course, when it comes to medium, you want to pick a variety of different mediums. Don't just choose one. And video is a great way to connect with people, especially given the fact that 71% of Gen Zs watch YouTube every single day. So communicate multiple mediums with key messages and use video any way you can. Hope this is helpful, and if you want to comment, like it, or share, that would be great. Look forward to seeing you next time.